Good evening, friends. I hope you are all doing well. I'm also fine. So, it's very awkward sometimes when you go to any website and you see that there is no security is there, and Google browser is showing a non-secure warning, right? So, without an SSL, Google will show a very critical warning that you cannot enter to the website and it's not secure, and they will show all sort of warnings. And Google hates when website don't have HTTPS security. So it's a very basic thing nowadays. So today, my goal is to show you how you can easily set up SSL certificates using AWS Certificate Manager, which is called ACM, and link that certificate to your EC2 instance via load balancer. So let's go to the details. So today, our demonstration will be happening on EC2 instance and then creating an certificate using Certificate Manager and then attaching to the certificate with a load balancer. So let's get started. First, let's launch the instance with launch instance button. And then here we type SSL setup. And then we are going to choose Amazon Linux 2023. And then T3 micro, that should be fine. I'm going to choose a key pair. Create a security group. Let's do that. Then in the advanced, let's choose an IAM role so that we can easily connect. Okay, so this is it. So this is our instance. Next, we need to create a certificate. AWS provides you free SSL certificate from Certificate Manager. What you have to go is go to the Certificate Manager. It is in like in the search box, type for certificates, and then you go to Certificate Manager. And here you will see all your certificates. Now let's add a new certificate. Request a public certificate next. And I'm going to give it a domain name. So SSL test.article.xyz. I'm going to use for my subdomain, but you can use it on your main domain as well. So you can add multiple domains like your main domain and www. Then as many as you want. So let's add this fully qualified domain name and then validation method DNS validation, key algorithm RSA2048, which is quite secure, and click the request button. Okay. So here we're going to click the view certificate and then they will ask you to add some DNS records. So if you put your domain into route 53, then it's very easy. You can just click this button. But if you are outside route 53, you can do is copy these CNAME records and paste here. So copy the CNAME record, go here and then add a record. Click on CNAME, put a value, and then copy, put a value, paste, save. That's it. So you have to wait 2 or 3 minutes and then you will see the green tick. It shows pending, but here it should be visible as a green tick mark when the certificate is issued. So let's go back to our instance and let's refresh whether this is up and running or not. Let's connect to that instance. Now I'm just going to install a basic like simple Apache server, right? And then put a simple HTML file just for the demonstration. So we'll go to root privilege and then we need to install. So now as we have Amazon Linux 2023, we need to use DNF because it's Fedora based. So DNF install HTTPD, let's see. So repository Amazon Linux 2.4 sounds good. Is it okay? Yes, this is okay. Okay, so installation is done. Let's start the service. Systemctl, start HTTPD, systemctl, enable HTTPD. Okay, that's good. Now what we have to do is let's go to IP address and then let's open a new tab and see. So it works. That means our setup is done. And here is the ugly not secure signal. This is very bad and Google doesn't like it. Okay, soon we are going to solve this. But let's say we have set up a simple HTTP server. That means our web application is running, all good. And we just rendered with HTML with port 80, which is non-secure. And I'm going to add SSL with security. So here, let's go to var.html. And I think I can add a basic HTML, index.html. Oh, I know some HTML, little bit of HTML I know because I have to work a lot of this with HTML. Title, this is the core. And then we have to have a body. I don't know that much of a CSS, that's the problem, but I know basic of HTML. Which one? Welcome to my website. Control X, Y, that's it. Okay, now refresh it one more time. Yeah, this is Adikul. Welcome to my website. So that means I can change the HTML. That's good, but it is not secure. And how do I know it's not secure? If I go to like HTTPS, it will probably not go because, or maybe it will show something connection not secure or something like this. Okay. Now let's go to Certificate Manager and refresh this screen. We requested a certificate from SCM. The certificate is being issued. That's good. You see, status is issued, green tick mark. Now we can use this certificate. Now let's go to EC2. You cannot directly kind of like install the SCM certificate into EC2. That's not possible. But what you can do is you can use load balancer and then attach the certificate with the load balancer. That is the best way you can do that. Or if you have like CloudFront, that is also you can use it. I'm going to show it load balancer. So let's go to load balancers. And then let's create a load balancer, right? So I'm going to use, we have like application load balancer, network load balancer, gateway load balancer. So this is new gateway load balancer, but I'm going to choose application load balancer. Great. I'm going to let's say SSL test, internet facing, IPv4, VPC, IP pools. It's not needed. Availability designers. Let's do this all. That's the default security group. Let's assume that we put into the default. That's fine, but you can change to a different one. Probably, I think the latest one that is just created now. You can also use that. Launch wizard 3. Probably launch wizard 3 is fine. Okay, so listeners and routing, I'm going to add a listener, HTTP. For our two target groups, probably I have to add target group bit later. Now, keep it everything as it is. Let's create the load balancer. ECS. Okay. Now, let's remove this. Redirect response. I probably have to create a new target group first. Yeah, let's create the target group. So instances, let's target group name, SSL test PG, that means target group. Port HTTP, IPv4, that's good, HTTP VPC. And then you need to choose the instances. Click next. And then available instances, click here, include as pending. Next, create target group. The target group has been created. If we refresh, the new target group should be available. Yeah, SSL test TG, right? This is the one. Create the load balancer. The load balancer should be created within 1 or 2 minutes. And then we need to add another listener. Let's refresh this page. Add another listener. So we are going to use HTTPS and then forward to target group. Target group is same, SSL test SG. And then we can do, yeah, SSL certificate from ASEAN, which is here. It says SSL test, I think about XYZ. That's good. So add listener. That's the port 443, which is the HTTPS or SSL. Now let's copy the DNS name and then go to Cloudflare, add the record, CNAME, SSL test, then save. Okay, we added the CNAME. So let's check if our load balancers are ready to be used. It's still showing provisioning, so let's one more minute, and after that it should be ready hopefully. Save test. Okay, let's see if I copy this, go to the new test. Yeah, this is what I was referring, that this is, if it's not ready, then probably we'll get this kind of errors. We can put HTTPS on the way because now we have it. Okay, it's probably not ready because let's wait 1 more minute. Okay, so it's active now, and if I go here, it says welcome to my website, and it says not secure. What is the reason? The reason is, if I open here and if I this certificate details, the certificate is issued against SSL test.article.xyz. So that's why this error is showing not secure. That means this site is secure. That means it's HTTPS, but the certificate being issued for a different domain. That's why this error is coming up. So let's go to the original domain that we plan to use, SSL test.article.xyz. And hopefully, yeah, this is now okay. You see now this is connection is secured, certificate is valid, and all those things. So that being said, this is a very simple and easy way to integrate Amazon's own certificate, SSL certificate into your project. So this certificate is being issued by Amazon. If you click here, connection certificate, it's the common name Amazon RSA. So it's very secured, highly secured. But to use this, you cannot just directly install it into your EC2 instance. Rather than you have to use it using via, I think, like EC load balancer or CloudFront or any kind of other AWS services. So this is the tutorial for today. I hope this helps you to overcome the security warning from Google browsers and make your website secure. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you everyone. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.